Do you dread exams? Do they make you anxious, stressed, and worried? Take a moment to conjure up the image of an exam. Do you feel a knot in your stomach? Perhaps your palms start sweating or your heart begins to race. This is a common reaction to a universal experience. Exams, tests, quizzes, assessments, whatever name they go by, they can strike fear in the hearts of many. And it's not just the fear of the exam itself. There's the fear of failure, the fear of not living up to expectations, the fear of the unknown. It's a fear that can be so overwhelming. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you fear exams, the more likely you are to perform poorly. This fear can impact your ability to think clearly, to recall information, and to perform at your best. But why do we fear exams so much? Well, we live in a society that places significant emphasis on academic achievement. We're taught from a young age that our worth is determined by our grades, that our future hinges on our performance in exams. This pressure can create a fear that is both debilitating and counterproductive. This fear, this anxiety, this stress, it doesn't have to be the norm. What if we could change our perspective of exams? What if we could see them not as a threat but as an opportunity, as a chance to showcase our knowledge, to challenge ourselves, to grow and learn? Exams are, after all, just a measure of what we know at a particular point in time. They don't define us. They don't determine our future. They're simply a tool, a stepping stone on our journey of lifelong learning. So let's challenge the fear of exams. Let's redefine what exams mean to us. Let's transform this fear into something positive, something constructive, something enjoyable. But what if we could transform this fear into something enjoyable? Sounds impossible? Stick around to find out. Have you ever thought about why you fear exams? Is it the pressure, the content, or the fear of failure? These are questions worth pondering. Often we project our anxieties onto the exams themselves, making them appear as formidable beasts. But what if we changed our perspective? You see, perspective is a powerful tool. It's like a lens through which we view the world. When we alter this lens, we can change our entire outlook on life. And yes, this includes our attitude towards exams. Imagine for a moment, you're standing at the base of a towering mountain. It seems insurmountable, doesn't it? But consider this. Mountaineers don't conquer mountains in one giant leap. They do it step by step, cherishing the journey as much as the destination. Now, what if we applied this mindset to exams? Instead of viewing exams as a colossal hurdle, what if we saw them as a series of manageable tasks? Breaking down the content into bite-sized pieces can make the whole process less daunting. And trust me, there's something incredibly satisfying about ticking off each topic one by one. But let's take it a step further. What if we saw exams as an opportunity rather than a threat? An opportunity to learn, to grow, to prove ourselves. This shift in perspective can completely transform our emotional response. Instead of fear and anxiety, we might feel excitement, curiosity, even a sense of adventure. So the next time you find yourself dreading an upcoming exam, take a moment to adjust your lens. Remember, it's not about the mountain, it's about the climb. It's not about the exam, it's about the learning journey. Now, I'm not saying this will make exams fun per se, but it might make them a little less scary. And who knows, you might even start to see them as a challenge to be embraced, rather than a threat to be feared. Remember, exams are not monsters. They are merely stepping stones on your journey to success. So how can we make studying for exams enjoyable? Well, the first step is to create a conducive study environment. This means a quiet, well-lit space with a comfortable chair and a clean desk. Ditch the distractions, your phone, the TV, anything that might pull your focus away from your books. This space is your study sanctuary where you dive deep into the realms of knowledge. Next, don't try to swallow the entire book in one gulp. Break down your study material into manageable chunks. If it's a textbook, divide it into chapters or sections. If it's a topic, break it down into concepts. This way, you're not overwhelmed by the sheer volume of what you need to learn. Instead, you're taking on bite-sized pieces that you can digest easily. Now let's add some fun to the mix. Incorporate games or quizzes into your study sessions. This could be anything from flashcards to trivia games or even online quizzes. The goal here is to make the process of learning more interactive and engaging. You're not just passively reading information, you're actively recalling and applying it. This not only makes studying more enjoyable, but it also helps to reinforce your understanding of the material. Lastly, reward yourself after achieving your study goals. Set targets for each study session, and once you hit them, give yourself a treat. This could be anything from a 5-minute break to a piece of chocolate. The point is to have something to look forward to, something that motivates you to push through. But remember, the reward should be proportional to the goal. You don't want to reward yourself with a 2-hour movie for finishing a single chapter. Keep it balanced. These strategies not only make studying fun, but they also enhance your understanding and retention of the material. So, give these tips a try and turn the dread of studying into a delightful journey of learning. Did you know that your lifestyle choices can also affect how you feel about exams? It might sound strange, but it's true. The habits we cultivate and the choices we make on a daily basis can significantly impact our attitude towards exams and our ability to handle stress. Let's start with one of the most important yet often overlooked aspects of a healthy lifestyle: regular exercise. Exercise isn't just about building muscle or losing weight. It's a natural stress buster. When you exercise, your body releases endorphins, which are natural mood lifters. So whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or a game of football, make sure you're moving your body regularly. Next up, we have diet. We've all heard the saying, "You are what you eat." It's not just a catchy phrase, but a reality. The food you consume fuels your body and brain. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and complex carbohydrates can help keep your energy levels steady and your mind sharp. Now, let's talk about sleep. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. When you're well rested, you can think more clearly, make better decisions, and handle stress more effectively. So make sure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Last but certainly not least, mindfulness exercises. These could be anything from meditation to deep breathing exercises, or even just spending a few minutes each day in silence. Mindfulness exercises help you stay present and focused, reducing anxiety and helping you approach exams with a calm and clear mind. So you see, healthy habits aren't just about looking good or feeling fit. They play a crucial role in how we handle stress, including exam stress. Incorporating these healthy habits into your routine can significantly improve your mood, energy levels, and overall outlook towards exams. Remember, exams are a part of your journey, not the destination. As we move through this journey called life, we're constantly learning, growing, and evolving. Each and every experience, including exams, contributes to shaping who we are, expanding our knowledge, and honing our skills. We need to embrace these experiences, these moments of growth, rather than fearing them. Exams, in particular, are not something to be dreaded or avoided. They are simply stepping stones, checkpoints along your journey of learning. They are opportunities to reflect on what you've learned, to test your understanding, to challenge your thinking. They're not the final destination, but a part of the journey. Exams, in essence, are not a measure of your worth, but a measure of your progress. They don't define you, but rather provide feedback on your understanding of a particular subject at a certain point in time. They are not the end-all, be-all. They are not your final destination. They are simply a part of your journey. Your journey of learning is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not about rushing to the finish line, it's about taking the time to absorb, to understand, to question, to reflect. It's about embracing the process of learning, the joy of discovery, the satisfaction of understanding. And just as a journey is made up of many steps, your learning journey is made up of many exams. Each exam is a step forward, a step closer to your goals. Each exam is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve. So don't fear exams. Embrace them. Embrace the journey. So the next time you have an exam, approach it with a positive mindset, apply these practical tips, maintain healthy habits, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. Because exams are not about the destination, they're about the journey.